David Hogg would say.
Oh.
The article is from Robert Denashi from the
Oh.
libertarianrepublic.com. Schumer pushes bill to federally decriminalize weed. And decriminalize is not an easy word to say. It's fun to say, but it's not easy.
Decriminalize. Yes, it is tricky to say. It doesn't exactly roll the way you think it would.
Decriminalize. Put it on the street, yo. Put that money in my hand.
Oh, you owe me, oh. That jungle love. Oh me, oh. You don't know jungle love. That shit is the mad notes.
It said, I got 5 on it. I can't even say it with a straight face. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, distant relative to somebody who's not funny, Amy Schumer, is celebrating.
Really?
Yeah, they're like distant cousins.
Oh, shit. No wonder she's not funny.
Well, Chuck's a politician and not a humorist.
But she's not funny.
Oh, I know, but she's not a politician.
Yeah, that's true, too.
She's in the hospital for a UTI, or for kidney failure. It might have been caused by a UTI.
That sucks.
Well,
I mean, I don't wish any...
There's all sorts of humor, like the comment section. Yahoo. That's the other website I own. Is Yahoo. It's a Yahoo. We make a lot of money at Yahoo. But Yahoo, it's like Yahoo Entertainment, and the comment section is what I like to read.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, didn't somebody contact the American Society of Prevention for Cruelty to Animals? They're like, didn't somebody try to roll her back in the ocean? I was like, that's cold, man.
Yeah.
Did I really say that? No.
Anyway, continue on about Chuck Schumer there.
How much is her vet bill? All right, Chuck Schumer is celebrating the National Marijuana Smoking Holiday, known as 420, with a bill to federally decriminalize marijuana. Thank you. And this is a start quote. It's official. Today, I am formally announcing my plan to decriminalize marijuana at the federal level. It's time we allow states, once and for all, to have the power to decide what works best for them.
Oh, can you just say that one more time, because it sounds awesome.
I don't have the accent he does.
I don't care.
It's official. Today, I am formally announcing my plan to decriminalize, which is not an easy word, marijuana at the federal level. It's time we allow states, once and for all, to have the power to decide what works best for them.
I'm not a Schumer fan, but that sounds awesome.
That was a Friday tweet, by the way.
Mm.
I have long believed that states should function as their own laboratories of democracy. My bill is a step in the right direction aimed at removing the barriers to state legalization efforts. All right, and the Attorney General, big Alabamian, Jefferson Beauregard Sessions, rescinded a memorandum, the Cole Memo, from the Obama administration that allowed states greater flexibility in passing laws to expand access to marijuana. Sessions and the administration received a great deal of blowback for the move, although the administration hasn't acted on it. Because the current president is actually has a different sway on it. Anyway.
I don't got nothing on that one. It's just...
If I ruled the world, imagine that. I free all my sons. I love 'em, baby. Let them in the world.
I don't know that song.
If I ruled the world. It's Nas and Lauryn Hill, I think.
No wonder I don't know it.
Didn't Lauryn
Hill do something with Santana back in the day?
Might have.
Yeah, I think she did. And that's the only reason I know that name.
From the Fugees.
Yeah.
In the thing, well, anyway, I just had a flashback the other day, and I was like, flashback to when I was right before driving age. And I'm just, it's kind of sad in a way.
It's going to make me have to look up Lauryn Hill just to get a picture of what she looked like now, just to make sure.
See, Former Speaker of the House John Boehner, even though people call him John Boner on occasion. It's supposed to be funny.
Every day, Boner.
Thanks, guys. I'm John Boehner. It's Boehner, not Boner. Like, okay. Shut up, Boner. Join the advisory board of Average Holdings Acreage. Ooh, that's even better.
I will say this: that what you're about to read there, that's the first thing Boner's done that it's actually got my attention in a good way.
Well, I screwed that up. It's Acreage Holdings, not Average Holdings. It's a cool name for a company, though. Like, Good Enough Inc. Barely Pushing a Profit, LLC.
Says Twitter. No, Twitter actually made profit. Not Twitter, Snapchat.
God, don't even start.
I did. What you gonna do about it?
I'm triggered.
What you gonna do about it?
I need to go to my cry room.
What?
There's like in this college, they had a cry room for people like they were having problems with
I called it the liquor cabinet.
So it's called Irish therapy.
Exactly.
A firm that oversees operations for marijuana cultivation, processing, and dispensing throughout the country from California to Massachusetts. And this is a quotation for the gentleman. We need to look no further than our nation's 20 million veterans, 20% of whom, according to a 2017 American Legion survey, reportedly use cannabis to self-treat PTSD, chronic pain, and other ailments. Oh, on this quote, I have a follow-up. Boehner and Weld said in a joint statement Wednesday, yet the VA does not allow its doctors to recommend its usage. There are numerous other patient groups in America whose quality of life has been dramatically improved by state-sanctioned use of medical cannabis. Weld, I believe that was Bill Weld.
That was going to be my next question. Was that the same Weld that ran for vice president?
I think that was in Bill Weld.
Johnson? Yeah.
And that was pretty, that's intense on my end. I'm not a huge fan of either one of those guys.
No,
but it's, if you feel the wave, or if you feel the tide shifting, and to jump on it and say, hey, maybe this might be something, why not, you know?
Well, we got this old, of course, everybody's probably local that listens to the show, but you know the old saying, a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then. Well, those blind squirrels found a nut.
And maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe, even treating like PTSD people, like ecstasy. Apparently ecstasy is a big deal. To be honest with you, like, versus like people sitting on a bridge drinking freaking mouthwash, I'm like, I'd probably give these guys ecstasy. You know, let them freaking toke.
Fuck would you drink mouthwash?
Well, back when it had alcohol in it. It was minty.
Minty.
I've drank mouthwash before. I was not an alcoholic, but somebody paid me like $2 to drink some mouthwash. It wasn't that bad. It was full of booze. It's full of alcohol. It used to be full of alcohol.
Yeah.
It just tasted like really minty.
I think the like Listerine's about the like.
It's like freaking schnapps.
I think Listerine's about like the only one left.
It was like one of the crappiest schnapps I've ever had. It's like the spearmint schnapps. That's what it is.
Peppermint schnapps.
Actually, when I say schnapps, like I open my mouth completely, schnapps. Yeah, you're like, what does that bring to the educational round table? When's the last NPR? Well, I'm gonna pick a fight here. When's the last time you heard NPR talk about schnapps?
When's the last time you heard NPR?
Oh! Thank you. It might have been actually, it was probably... Shut up. Just give up. Oh, I got a good one for you guys. More on the innocent side. More like a time to relax. Guy hawks his 99 Toyota Corolla on Craigslist using brutal honesty. It's by Andy McDonald. Andy McDonald sounds like some guy that wrote for the local high school paper.
He sounds like a former Ronald McDonald that got convicted of something he shouldn't have.
The Town Flasher.
Oh, yes, they call him the street.
I wouldn't feel that bad about, like, some guy named Andy McDonald's like the Flasher. Nobody would kick his ass, but just they'd probably laugh at him. Are you gonna pick this up, Flasher? Why do they call you the Flash? I got arrested flashing a school bus. Thank you. If you don't remember the other weeks, comments, support your local perverts. Toyota Corolla was on Craigslist using brutal honesty. People really on edge of Craigslist selling vehicles. This was from the Huffington Post, in case you want to go look for it. Do your own homework for once. However, for one guy on Craigslist, selling his silver '99 Toyota Corolla was all about lifting that cloud with brutal, unadulterated honesty. After reading his hilarious ad, we'll be damned if you don't want to at least take it for a test drive. And of course they removed the ad because, well, they're shitheels. They're worse shitheels than I am. These people would probably resurrect Hitler if they could. They're the kind of people that would take a dump on a kid's slide at a playground. That's what kind of people we're talking about.
The top or the bottom of the slide?
All parts. They would smear it. They'd pull their pants down at the top. Yeah. They'd start pooping.
And just slide. Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done. Like one poop for the week. Like you pooped all over a slide. Like this little smirk on their face. Like, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Really. I did.
What my slide?
Past tense, I did. Oh, some of the highlights include. Oh yeah, we're gonna go here.
This is all about making your blusters big, as you like to say.
You want a car that gets the job done? You want a car that's hassle-free? You want a car that literally no one will ever compliment you on? Well, look no further. The 1999 Toyota Corolla. Let's talk about features. Bluetooth. Nope. Sunroof. Nope. Fancy wheels. Nope. Rear-view camera. Nope. But it's got a transparent rear window, and you have a fucking neck that can turn. Let me tell you a story. One day my Corolla started making a strange sound. I didn't give a shit and ignored it. It went away. The end. You could take the engine out of this car, drop it off the Golden Gate Bridge, fish it out of the water 1,000 years later, put it in the trunk of the car, fill the gas tank up with Nutella, turn the key, and this puppy would fucking start right up. This car will outlive you, and it will outlive your children. Things this car is old enough to do. Vote, yes. Consent to sex. Yes. Rent a car? It is a car. This car's got history. It's seen some shit. People have done straight things in this car. People have done gay things in this car. I'm not gonna judge you like it's a fucking Volkswagen would. Interesting facts. This car's exterior color is gray, but its interior color is gray. In the owner's manual, oil is listed as optional. When this car was unveiled at the 1998 Detroit Auto Show, it caused all 2,000 attendees It caused all 2,000 attendees to spontaneously yawn. The resulting abrupt change in air pressure inside the building caused a partial collapse of the roof. 4 people died. The event is chronicled in the documentary Bored to Death, the story of the 1999 Toyota Corolla. You want to know more? Great. I had my car fill out a Facebook survey. Favorite food? Spaghetti. Favorite TV show? Alf. Favorite band? Tie between Bush and the Gin Blossoms. This car is as practical as a Roth IRA. It's a middle of the road as your grandpa during his last silver alert. It's as utilitarian as a member of a church whose scripture is based entirely on water bills. When I ran the Carfax for this car, I got a single piece of paper that said, "It's a Corolla. It's fine." Let's face the facts. This car isn't going to win any beauty contest, but neither are you. Stop lying to yourself and stop lying to your wife. This isn't the car you want. It's the car you deserve. The fucking 1999 Toyota Corolla. Now, folks, we're going to look and start thinking. That is how you sell an automobile. Whether it worked, unfortunately, remains unknown to us. Those gypsy bastards at Craigslist pulled his ad. Now you start to think, well, Matt, they're an independent company. They're private. They're owned by somebody. They're not a governmental organization. They're their own people. But I stop and say, is that the kind of world you want to live in, where a man can't sell his 1999 Toyota Corolla? I don't. Well, anyway, folks, I want you to stew on things like that. Just like this gentleman who wanted you to ride with the most sincerity he could think of, with the most spirit, in the truest form of liberty. This man wanted you to coast down the highway of freedom. But I want you to do it for yourself, because no one in the government can. All right, folks, this is Matt FreeMatt, obviously always joined on my constitutional right by a dear friend of liberty, General Patrick Flynn.
Adios.
Folks, with liberty, we leave you a Jew.